Now we will conduct the experiment on effect of feedback on DC servo motor. So this is a circuit diagram, closed loop we are considering here, and this is DC servo motor. This is the kit we are going to perform the experiment. Here no need to connect any external circuit here, inbuilt already everything is connected. Just we have to give the input voltage to the armature as well as input voltage to the field winding. So here finally we have to calculate the speed torque characteristics of this DC servo motor. So we have to calculate torque by applying some loads by using this load setup, and also we need to measure with how much speed the motor is rotating. By using the torque and speed we are going to draw the characteristics between speed and torque. So for that one we have two methods, one is armature control method, another one is field control method. So in armature control method we have to vary the armature voltage by keeping field voltage constant. In field control method we have to vary the field voltage by keeping armature voltage constant. So we will consider armature voltage control here. By considering armature voltage control, we will plot the speed torque characteristics of this DC servo motor. Now I am going to switch on the supply. So here we are going to consider armature control method, that is nothing but field voltage should be constant. So by using this multimeter we have to set this field voltage by varying this field control knob. We have to set the field voltage value to 15 volts. You can take any value from 0 to 30. Here I have taken 15 volts. Now this is armature voltage knob. By varying this armature control knob we have to increase the voltage. So we will take 10 volts. Okay. Or we will give 15. Volts. Now without giving any load we have to note down the values of no load reading. So here Vf I have considered as 15 volts and Va is also 15 volts. Now I have not given any loads. Without giving load, what is the speed of this motor? That is 830, and armature current you can see in this meter 0.752. I have not given any load, so 0. Now increase the load. If you increase the load, you can observe here the speed is getting reduced from 830 to 690. Now note down the value of the speed, that is 690, and current is increased to 0.874, and the value of loads are 30, F1 is 30, F2 is 0. Again increase the load. So 40 I have given load and speed is 600, armature current is 0.94. Now again I am releasing the load. So this is one table by considering Vf value is equal to 15 and Va value is 15 volts. We have to follow the same procedure by varying the Ve. So here Vf is constant, Va increased from 15 volts to 20 volts. So 15 is there, now I am increasing to 20. Volts. There is no change in the field voltage. So Va is 20. Again without giving any load value is 0, and speed, no load speed is 1350 50. No load current is 0.830. Now increase the load. $20 and 0. Next, current is increased to 0.92 and speed is reduced to 1250. Again I am going to increase the load. 35 and speed is 1165. Current is 0.997. So 3 readings I have taken. I am releasing the load again. Okay. We have to do the same process by considering another armature voltage. So I am increasing to 25. Okay. So 25. Field is again 15 volts. Without giving any load, what are the values we have? T1, T2 are zeros and the speed is 1840. Current is 0.886. Again increase the load. If you increase the load, current will be increased, speed will be decreased. So T1 is 15, T2 is 0, speed is 1790, current is 0.945. Again I am increasing the load to 25. So speed is decreased to 1690 and current is 1.04. I am releasing the load. Okay, so these 3 tables we have considered and reduce the voltage as well as field voltage. Turn off the switch. Okay. So by considering different values of armature voltage, we have taken the readings of loads, current as well as speed. Now by using these 3 values, we have to calculate torque value. Torque, same formula we are using here, T is equal to difference between loads into 3.5. Again 3.5 is radius of this motor pulley. Radius we have to measure here. Now by using this formula, calculate torque values for these 3 different values of armature voltage. Now to plot the characteristics, consider voltage. Now to draw the characteristics between speed and torque, consider torque values on x-axis and speed values on y-axis. So here if you consider VA is equal to 15 from the first table, whatever the values you got by considering this VA is equal to 15 volts, by using those 3 values you can get a graph like this. This is the graph you will get by considering VA is equal to 15 volts. Now by using second table, that is VA is equal to 20 volts, if you consider speed values and torque values and if you plot the curve, this is the curve you will get. Similarly for 25 volts you will get this one. So what you can observe here, if you increase the voltage, speed value will get increased. That thing you can observe by using this speed torque characteristics. So we have plot the graph between speed and torque of this DC servo motor.